Greetings of the day to you. This is another interesting gist for you, and it's about K1 the Ultimate Biography and Journey to Fame. He is a legend as far as Fuji music is concerned, and one of the forerunners of Fuji music. Guys, let's go into the full gist. Please kindly subscribe to my channel and don't forget to share this video. Wasiu Ayinde Adewale Omogbolawan Anifowose, popularly known as Kwam 1, King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal 1, Igijegede or K1 the Ultimate. He was born on March 3rd, 1957 in Agarawu area of Lagos Island. He was born into a polygamous home, and according to him, it was a peaceful and healthy home, and not the other way around. However, he is a native of Ogun State, as his father, a prince, hailed from Ijebu-Ode in Ogun State, and his mother, also a princess from Ilupeju-Ekiti in Ekiti State. Growing up in Lagos Island was so much fun then, according to him, and he recounted the memory of not locking doors even through the night and nothing would happen, as well as the love and care for each other's properties. He was crowned as King of Fuji, Oluwaye of Fuji, at NTA Ibadan in 1993. He was also installed the Oluomo of Lagos by the late Oba of Lagos, King Adeyinka Oyekan II, in 1999. And on the 13th of January 2020, he was installed as Mayegun of Yoruba land by His Imperial Majesty Oba Lamidi Olaiwola Adeyemi III, the Alaafin of Oyo. Kwam 1 did not really add much of formal education, but he is highly educated. He strongly believes that the best education anybody can acquire is self-education and life experiences. He is a man of great knowledge and understanding, and there is no limit to what he can do when it comes to education, even in the formal education setting. He is extremely fluent in speaking English and can fit in any global or educative issues. However, he went to Jama'atu Islamiyya Standard School. He took the common entrance in 1967 but couldn't complete his secondary school education for a tangible reason. He said if he had not become Fuji musician, he would probably have studied law. According to him, I'm always happy when any of my children decided to study law. It is a good thing to be defendants of law and defendants of the human rights, he said. King Wasiu Ayinde music journey began at a very tender age in mid-1960s when he was 7. According to the legend, he said music is inherent in him. It is inborn and runs through the gene. He said he took music from his mother, who was a singer in her days, and her own kind of music is classified as waka or shenwele. He said she was contemporaries with the likes of Haruna Ishola Bello, and that most of his songs today can be credited to his mother. He started with Were, a situational and environmental song, blended with Quranic words to entertain people, especially the Muslim faithful, during the month of Ramadan, the fasting month. He started as Little Fujilawa at Agarawu with different competitions. From Little Fujilawa, he graduated to intermediate and later to senior Fujilawa. He revealed in an interview that nobody took him to the house of Alhaji Sikiru Ayinde Barrister, that he went there on his own will. This is because he believed that if someone has hope and faith in the future, such person must align with the people of the present, and this is why he used to go to Barrister House. In response to the controversial statement that K1 was once a watchman to Barrister, the Ace confirmed that it was true, and he did more than a watchman for the Fuji creator. He became member of late Dr. Sikiru Ayinde Barrister Band, the Supreme Fuji Commanders. He was called Wasiu Ayinde Barrister back then, as he adopted his master's name. He said in his interview that he had to do all sorts of work for the benefit of his future then, and the future is now, and it is beneficial because those work then pays off. He said he is a trained custom clearing agent, and he used to work with Orin and Panapina.
I used to work with Orin, I work with Panapina, I'm a trained custom cleaning agent.
He said that was his first trade. From the age of 17 through 21 years, he said music took that away from him. K1 released his first studio album in 1980, titled Iba, with its hit track Abodemeka. In 1984, he released his hit album titled Talaso 84. It was his breakthrough album, and since then, he has been in spotlight and relevance in the entertainment industry. He redefined his Fuji music style, known as Talaso system, by incorporating Western instruments such as keyboards, saxophone, and electric guitar. He has also expanded his music style to include rock, funk, and hip-hop influences. He has released over 70 studio albums, some of which include Consolidation, Legacy, Big Deal, Message, New Era, The Ultimate, Flavor, and so on. In 2020, he dropped an EP with a hip-hop influence titled Fuji The Sound. It includes some of his old school songs with a hit track, Ade Oriokin. King Wasiu Ayinde has won many awards and titles as recognition for his tremendous contribution to media and entertainment industry. Such awards and titles include Best Fuji Artist in 1995 by Nigerian Music Award, Best African Artist at WOMAD Festival in 1996 and 2001, Fame Musician of the Year at Fame, the Edis Hall of Fame Award in 2013, City People Lifetime Achievement Award. Titles include Badabarawu of Ogijo in 1985, Ekerin Amuludun of Ibadan Land in 1986, Honorary Doctor of Music at St. John's University, Bakersfield, California in USA in 1989, and the three mentioned earlier in the biography section. Kwamwan is a polygamist. His newest and current wife is Mrs. Fatia Okeyemi, known as Titi Masha, who he tied the knot with on his 61st birthday in March 2018 at his house in Ijebu-Ode. The artist is blessed with children, 4 of which are into music, and they are Oni B, who is doing Afropop, Musti, Sultan, and Farouk, who is doing jazz. Kwamwan hobbies include reading, traveling, and cooking. He derives great pleasure in reading and says he reads a lot when he is not busy. On cooking, he said his mom taught him how to cook, and that is one of the good things his mother taught him. He made a global tour around America and Europe in 1986. Since then, he has continued touring annually. He delivered the first Fuji performance ever at WOMAD Festival in 1995, and the only Fuji musician to perform at Troxy, Womek, and Subs. The musician is into cattle rearing, egg production, which he called Meli Meli Egg. He produces bread called Anjola Bread, and of course, water company. He is one of the richest Fuji artists and is believed to worth between $800,000 and $1 million.